What's poppin'? It's your girl Jazzy J. How y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. So glad for y'all to be here. If you didn't know, today is Sunday, and that means it's my little segment, Dear Diary, WTF, where I talk about whatever stories I've been through and drama for no reason. We talk about them here. I have some cookies. I will be eating these periodically. Quick little backstory. Growing up, I spent a lot of time online, talking to people online. Really shouldn't have been. I did, still kind of do it. Not the thing to do, but that's where I get my stories from. So this story takes place between junior year of high school through about junior year of college. So I'm very big into languages, and at the time I was very big into Japanese specifically. Yes, I loved anime. I still love anime. That was the reason why I started learning it. That's not the reason why I continue to learn it. I actually very much love the language, and I think it's beautiful. Not so that I could watch anime without subtitles. It's not, no. But that being said, I knew that I needed language partners in order for me to get better at learning the language. So I looked online at a bunch of different things, and one site that I had settled on was called Interpals. And Interpals is a language exchange kind of pen pal site where you just talk to different people in their language. You help them, they help you. There was no app for it really, or if there was an app, it was crappy, so I did it mainly through my computer. And yeah, I met some very strange people. There was one guy actually who proposed to me, and he said, "You are one of the most beautiful people I have ever seen. Will you marry me? I will give you all the goats that I have." And I was like, that's, I don't, no, we're good. Okay. There were a few encounters like this. Nobody else offered me any goats, but I got some marriage proposals. Anyway, there was one guy in particular who I was talking to. We're gonna call him Rob. I had started talking to Rob online about basically just English grammar and Japanese grammar and the languages and whatnot, and everything was fine. We were hitting it off. It was great. I don't remember specifically what apps we talked on, but Interpals, of course, you can only do but so much, because I think you got notifications through email, and if you don't check your email, then you don't know that you got a notification. So we switched off of Interpals to whatever social media sites I used. Skype was a big one at the time. Facebook, Snapchat, I think I had that at the time. Instagram. Basically whatever we used to talk, because we could get notifications. Whoa. Because we hit it off so well, we were talking / flirting for 4 years. Like, I genuinely like this guy as a friend. I mean, I kind of liked him a little bit more than that, but he lived in Japan, on the other side of the world. I don't particularly like the idea of dating someone who lives an hour or 2 hours away from me, let alone on the other side of the world. That's just, I don't like that. We did Skype calls a lot. We talked every single day. If we had any issues, we would discuss it with each other. We were open to just being ourselves, being nice, and it was a great time. It was a really great time. It came to an end very quickly. I thought I would still be talking to him, but that did not happen. Come the end of the 4th year that we were talking, he traveled to Thailand. And when he got there, he was taking a whole bunch of pictures and videos and sending them to me, and I was happy. I mean, I love traveling, I love seeing the world, so I was like, oh, I get to see them through your eyes, it's gonna be a great time, da, 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 da. And then next thing I know, I got a message from him that said, my girlfriend doesn't like us talking, so I can't talk to you anymore. So I was like, what girlfriend? You don't have a girlfriend. You're single. That's what you told me. You told me you didn't have a girlfriend. I mean, and if that is the case, like, that's fine, but you gotta say these things. We've been flirting for the past 2.5 years. Turns out his girlfriend lived in Thailand, and when he went to meet her, he took his phone and went through all the messages and see that we had been talking for like the longest time. And then she took his phone and pretended to be him. You know, well, at least I know, I'm able to tell when somebody switches because texting styles change. And not only that, but her English was so broken. His English wasn't like amazing or anything, but it was much better than hers. Much, much better. And what you gonna do? So I remember the last thing that I told to him was, if he had a girlfriend, that's fine, just tell me. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody's relationships, and don't regret pushing me away. So his girlfriend, whatever, then proceeded to block me on all of his social media platforms that we used. And that was it. That was the end of him. That was the end of anything I heard about him. Never heard anything after that. And I was just kind of like, well, I was hurt because I lost a friend of 4 years, but if you're flirting with me and you have a girlfriend, how many other people are you potentially flirting with? It didn't seem like much of a loss on my part. I think it was the beginning of this year, around February-ish, I actually logged into my Skype because I do Skype lessons from time to time, and I was surprised I had a message from him that I didn't see for I don't know how many years, 2 years I think it was, that said he was apologetic about what had happened, surprisingly, and he enjoyed every second that we had talking to each other, and he wished me the absolute best, and I was kind of touched by that. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting this person to just be like, well, I didn't get what I wanted, but yeah, it is what I was genuinely surprised that he was very apologetic about what happened. I did receive an Instagram message from some random girl. I don't know if she's Japanese, I don't know if she's Thai, I don't know, I don't care. But I got a message from a girl who I'm assuming lives in Asia asking me if I knew Rob. And I was just like, the Japanese guy? And that was it. She saw the message, didn't respond, and that was all I heard from her. Done. Whatever. But yeah, that was it. That's my story. It's been some time, so I did forget quite a bit of details. I was not expecting to record this, but that was my story. That's one of my kind of crazy stories. And I have more because I don't learn my lesson. Ever. Yeah. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the like button, turn on the notifications so you know when I post a new video, and I'll see you guys later. Love ya!